I know parents who are raising kids like me, and we call them vichongumu, ama extra hyper. And we break those kids completely because we forget every kid is different.
Now, who is Mesh Mogona?
Mary Mogona is an artist. I am a mentor. And most of all, I have a passion for girls, women, and children's rights advocacy. Born in Kibera, I've been raised in at least 3 villages within Kibera, so Soweto, Kianda, and Bombolulu area. Everything I've done in my life is within Kibera. Then I've schooled in high school out of Nairobi in Kinangop. Then I got to come back to Kibera to clear my high school, went to college, and here I am.
Growing up in those particular three areas, how was it like?
I can just compare it with what I'm currently seeing right now within Kibera. Of course, so much has evolved over time. 10, 15, 20 years back, Kibera wasn't the same. Actually, we had like big spaces where people could play football in a plot of 10 houses. Government schools that didn't have like a lot of students. Like if you went to a public school then, it was a good school. I can say we fell either below the dollar or above the dollar a little bit. And of course, I have just simple parents like any other parent. My dad used to work in hotel. My mom is still a CHV up to date. But things have changed, but I look at it in a positive way. Yes, overpopulation is there currently, but a lot of similarities from the back the time then and right now. Having grown up in Kibera and having to go through lots of challenges as a young girl, I feel like there are things we could be doing better, maybe from the time then until now. So when I talk about children's right, for me, education is power. If personally looking at myself, I say I don't think without education I'll be who I am today. And trust me, I had all the loopholes of not finishing high school. I stayed out in Form 3 second term. I didn't go to school. I'm this kid who finished high school, primary school, excelled, and didn't have, like the financial ability to go to Form 1. And I remember hawking clothes with my mom. And I remember spinning chapos with my mom just to make sure like we kind of solidate money and get myself to either a day school or any school I could get to. I know parents who are raising kids like me, and we call them vichongumu, ama extra hyper. And we break those kids completely because we forget every kid is different. There's no particular time I had my mom or my parents comparing me to another kid. Championing for these things for me is a passion. And then when it comes to women's rights, for me, I 100% believe an empowered young girl will turn out to be an empowered young woman, will turn out to be an amazing mom or lady in the future. Because empowerment starts from way, way down. It starts from giving this girl an opportunity to get access to education, an opportunity to be on the table and be listened to. Both boys and girls can sit on the table and be heard. And the assumption or the taboos or, the fact that we keep, most of the boys, when we keep saying, you should be strong, you should not be crying, you need to show you're a man. No, where is it written that they're not human beings? They are. So if you're raising a kid, for me, empowerment starts from the parent. Society will play their role of empowering them. Policy makers will play a role of making policies that will empower this person. And we'll have a generation that is actually very empowered and know their human basic right. ASRH is one of the topics I love by heart because I feel like when young people are empowered about their bodies, nothing can go wrong. If you empower someone about themselves, they'll be able to know I should respect myself, I should have principle, I should value myself in this way. Even when someone puts you down either because of your color or the way you talk or the way you look or the way you dress, nothing will bring you down. Having a kid who has self-esteem, a kid who can be positive about themselves, then academically they will be okay. Mentorship, I came into mentorship completely, and then I did marketing to support for 1 year and a half. And then future education was then starting. And so right now we have around 60 plus students, 15 in the US and the rest in Kenyan high schools. And honestly, the aim is to give them access to quality education, ensure their social, emotional well-being, and them continuing to build on their leadership skills so that they can continue to be those leaders we want them to be in the future. A couple of years from now, seeing myself having impacted, because that was the goal from the word go, having impacted a lot of lives. And this is for both, girls and boys. And through the impact, I believe I would have created a mass of individuals who can willingly, freely devote their time into mentoring other people. If you have people you've invested in socially, emotionally, financially, and they're able to grow up after 18, 20 years and be able to give back either resource-wise or psychosocial support, then you've created the bigger impact.